These three men share several common bonds. They all grew up in the area, and when their country needed them, they answered the call.
I was in the 8th Armored Division. I taken basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky.
I was in the 3rd Armored Division, Company D, the 32nd Regiment of 3rd Armored, 1st Army.
I went in the Navy. I was 17 years old when I went in. I went in 1943.
J.P. Swords and C.J. Kidd served in the European theater. Alvis Coker was in the Pacific. All three returned home and lived and worked in Northeast Mississippi, but whenever they get together, they reminisce. As they sat in the Town Square Museum, surrounded by World War II artifacts and mementos, they remembered those who didn't get to come home.
He was a commander of that half-track, and he was sitting down in the command seat, and this German shell landed right by the side of our half-track. Well, a piece of that shrapnel come through and went through him like it's a paper sack, and then cut this hole in my tile.
As they share memories, they're also preparing to share a special trip to the nation's capital. On April 23rd, they will leave from Gulfport on what is known as the Mississippi Gulf Coast Honor Flight. The nonprofit program honors the services and sacrifices of the veterans by flying them and a guardian free of charge for a one-day visit to the World War II Memorial and other sites in Washington, D.C. All three say they're ready for the trip.
And I told my daughter, I said, if they build it, I'm going to see it. I'm going to enjoy the plane ride more than I'm going to enjoy the memorial.
Well, it's just a good memory of the guys that gave their all, you know.
Well, I just think it's something that actually I think the country or the government owed that to the people that gave so much. You know, and I just think it's something that real nice for them to do for us, for all veterans.
All three say they're blessed to be able to make the trip, and they also believe the memorial will remind future generations of the courage, sacrifice, and patriotism of those who answered the call. In Pontotoc, I'm Allie Martin, WCBI News.